JSD. What's it stand for? Doesn't matter. Backpacks. You all know what they are. You put stuff in them. Use them or lose them. You probably didn't come here to learn about backpacks. You came here in order to learn how to sell them. Or more specifically, how we would sell them. Alright, fine. You want to know the details? The industry's secret to our plan? You want us to give you a reason why you should listen to this? Well, check this out.
Initially, our team went for a target market that was purely urban commuters, which at the time seemed perfectly reasonable. 23% purchasing percentage seemed like a done deal. But you see, urban commuters, they don't have time for class. They're trying to save every penny they got and definitely won't buy any overpriced backpack we're trying to sell them. However, a $60 bag isn't going to pay for our distribution costs. So what's the alternative? Well, look beyond the city. Outdoor enthusiasts. They want quality, and more importantly, they got the money to afford it. With them on our side, our purchasing percentage would raise to 60%. We'll have the highest purchasing percentage and can further expand our infiltration into the market. But additionally, we could raise our backpack price to somewhere around $100 to $130 per bag, which is a price your average outdoor enthusiast will be willing to pay for. Not only would we be making a profit for every bag produced, but we'll be making a profit from our distribution channels.
Putting our skills together, we ran an advanced simulation of our marketing campaign. Initially, our company ran into a deficit for the first few rounds of the simulation, and our net profit was going down. Eventually, at one point, we had a net profit of over negative $16,000. But 5 to 6 rounds later, we got the hang of it, and boom! Our net profit was starting to soar, eventually breaking out of the negative net profit margin, and by the time the final rounds came around, we had made up over 133% of our profit within the last 7 rounds, and ended up with a final balance of over $75,000, making us the most improved group within the gold world. So, how did we do it? And how were we able to pull off such a great turnaround? Well, initially, we partnered with a department store, high-end distributor, and fashion boutique, but we later added online retailer to our distribution channels, which we implemented in round 7 and helped propel our gross profit dramatically and consistently. After gaining a better understanding of our target markets, we incorporated things to our bag that both urban commuters and outdoor enthusiasts were looking for, such as a larger capacity to the shape of the bag to accommodate the outdoor enthusiasts, and features such as the audio bundle for urban commuters. For multiple rounds, we struggled with brand awareness and needed to up our marketing without running into a deficit again. Between the rounds of 9 to 15, our main focus was increasing awareness of our brand and product. After multiple rounds, we were able to build trust with our target markets, improve marketing strategy, and build relationships with distributors. All factors that enabled us to raise our price that matched with our competitors of $130. This took time to do, as a lower $60 price initially caused a deficit quite early, which also had an effect on our trajectory. But some of the key takeaways and life lessons we learned throughout this little experience is that our first mistake was that we were spending too much on the product and marketing in the first half, as well as not choosing the right target market that would suit our budget. By making small changes that ended up having a significant impact, we learned to grow our product slowly and then ramp up product awareness over time through the use of marketing.
So, here it is, our master plan, so to speak. What we're selling is a backpack that you can use every day to help you face all of life's greatest adventures. Our bags appeal to the adventurous, the social, the limitless, the professional, and the tough. Only the most fierce of spirits who hunger for adventure buy our bags. Something that both outdoor enthusiasts would buy, but also be deemed suitable for urban commuters.
If you're looking to make a purchase of one of our pristine bags, every bag will be clipped with a price tag, which will include not just our logo and price, but a list of some of the bag's major features, such as plenty of storage space, and even advanced waterproofing, and also a guarantee that it was made in Canada. In our actual packaging, all of our bags will be stuffed with recycled paper to retain their shape, and vacuum sealed in a soft, biodegradable plastic, and placed snugly and securely in a cardboard box filled with recycled paper until it is ready to be opened by an awaiting customer.
So you're probably wondering, how in the world are we going to spread the word of this amazing product? Well, let me tell you. Picture this. You're driving down the highway on your next outdoor getaway along the backdrop of the beautiful Rocky Mountains. Then boom, you look to your left and you see a huge billboard that reads, JSD for your everyday adventures. And you think, I'm a person that has everyday adventures and I need a bag to help me on my everyday adventures. Or you're on your way to work while you notice the latest issue of Travelers magazine. And there on the cover is someone wearing a JSD bag. And by this point, you say to yourself, man, I gotta get me that bag. This is the second time I've seen an ad for it this week. It's a sign. Not only will these advertising venues be affordable, but they'll be a guarantee to reach the majority of our target market. Social media is another huge outlet to spread brand awareness. Truth is, nobody's offline these days, unless you're a dinosaur or live under a rock. For our social media plan to play out perfectly, the plan is to market primarily on the big 4 social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Our Instagram, for example, we can facilitate sales through engaging posts and stories, and an annual giveaway. Twitter is where we can retweet positive reviews to spread good word about our product. It'll be on Twitter specifically, where we'll give frequent updates and engage with our audience. Our Instagram posts will be more visual in nature and we'll be posting daily along with daily stories. Whilst Facebook, on the other hand, will be slightly toned down with only 3 to 4 posts a week. It is still a popular social media tool, however, Instagram and Twitter are more of a go-to for people these days.
The customer is like your best friend. So, you gotta get to know each other. Know what the brand stands for and know what the person stands for, right? In order to build our PR, we'll invite Instagram influencers to check out our product and take a tour of our facility to see just how much care we put into every bag. Inviting influencers is another way we can be featured on their story or have a dedicated post about our product on their page. In addition, we'll partner with brands such as MEC to increase foot traffic in their brick-and-mortar stores. We can take advantage of Canadian radio stations such as the CBC or TSN and talk with the hosts about the new products and leave them with a PR kit in the hopes that there will be a segment on the product broadcasted on the radio. In addition, the CEO of JSD Pack, Ren McCormick himself, will send letters of any new launches or updates in the hopes that the product and company will be featured in a story or highlighted elsewhere.
And now, event sponsorships! This is a fun one. First up is Color Me Rad, which is a 5K run that JSD Pack can partner with in order to promote the backpack. We'll have a booth where participants will be able to see the backpack and ask questions to the kiosk attendees. This event caters towards those who are active, but also situated in urban areas. The perfect mix of urban commuter and outdoor enthusiasts. Here, we'll be sure to get in contact with many in our target market. Next up is our sponsorship of the Trails Fest. Similar to the Color Me Rad run, we'll have an information booth set up with information about the product and backpacks for sale for those that are participating in the event or even hiking in the area. This event will be targeted more towards outdoor enthusiasts. And finally, we have the Lilac Festival, great for the urban commuter. People going to this event will be on the lookout for new products, and having a booth at this festival will engage the audience and promote product awareness. Again, participants will be able to view and try on the backpack before buying the product.
That now brings us to sales promotion. I mean, who doesn't love a good sales promotion, am I right? Some specific ones will include a Black Friday/Cyber Monday sale in November. Because I mean, it's Black Friday, come on, it's kind of a no-brainer. Secondly, a 10% Earth Week discount. And if we're in a giving mood, a 15% holiday discount in December. Now I have to ask, is it anyone's birthday in the room today? If so, you get a 5% discount on one of our items. Wow! So many low prices!
Here is a mock-up of how the front page of our website will look. As you can see, the colors are very kitsch in order to appeal to our target market's sentimental side of the great outdoors, but still has very cool modern features of black and white. On the left corner, you can see we added a customer chat tool. So, if our customers have any questions or concerns if purchasing online, they can get an immediate response and feel confident while waiting for their brand new JSD pack to arrive in the mail.
Here you can see our schedule with some of the important dates. Some of them we'll point out are in February, where we have the start of the design and production phase. In March is when our final product will be complete, as well as our sponsorship for Color Me Rad Run on the 20th. April is when we have our Earth Week promotion, and June is the Lilac Festival and Trails Fest, as discussed earlier. In September, we boost our marketing until the end of the year. November is Black Friday and Cyber Monday promotions, and finally, once we've made it to the end of the year, is when we'll have our holiday discount.
And bang! There we have it. A backpack for the outdoorsman with the urban commuter in mind. Uncompromising, reliable, and the best quality you can find, and a price to match. As well as a campaign that'll be sure to be celebrated by the customer and feared by the competitors. Remember the name, JSD, because you're about to be hearing a lot more of it.